Hello and welcome to the channel. So I've got a firelighting session right here. This should be quick and efficient. You don't want too much smoke. So I've set it, I hope, in a way that it goes up without causing anybody to get upset. Right? And it should be away and going fairly swiftly. Should be. There's some firelighters in there and there's some tissue and kindling, and got biomass compressed wood from Shanflower Estates at the bottom, with a couple of and there's one piece of seasoned timber amongst it. So you really don't want too much smoke. It's probably why firelighters, everything like that, it's like environment. So you go, oh well, use more firelighters, and you go, well, where do firelighters come from? You know, how do they get made? What do they use to make them? Who does that? You know, who transports it? So the green stuff, ultimately, anything green is only going to work if you get rid of human beings. And if that's what the people that are supporting it or encouraging it, they want to carry on living the lives that they lead. That's the hypocrisy within it, the whole ideological drive behind it all. So, been out from a walk, unfortunately I found a lot. Somebody dumped a bag of rubbish down at the roundabout, and I looked inside it and there was customers' details inside it, and then I sort of was able to work out that it was actually another company from Falkirk that just chucked their bag of rubbish over the barrier. That's appalling, and I've dropped them right in it because I filmed the contents of the bag of rubbish. So I'm feeling slightly, no, look, they shouldn't have fucking done that, right? And they've been caught. I've caught them, right? Because the council couldn't be arsed. I'm struggling a wee bit, so unfortunately you've been caught, and I've been caught doing things myself in my life. I know what it's like, you know, and I hope you learn from it. I think that because the video is being loaded today, it's going to be up, that even though it's low key, I think somebody will see it and it will get back to you. I think it will, yeah. So you won't be happy with me, but that's because you shouldn't have dumped your rubbish, thrown it out of your van over the barrier into the woods. Bad idea. And you left customers' information, phone numbers in the bag. And that is extremely careless. And registration numbers as well. Extremely careless. You know, you could even get sacked for that. I don't think you get sacked, but it is a crime, isn't it? I don't. See, the thing is, we don't know who did it. Oh no, they'll be able to trace it back because they'll know who did what job, because it's got the car details, the vehicle. So one was a tractor, one was a trailer, one was a Mazda, and the other was, I forget what it was, but there's the details of the vehicle, reg number, phone numbers. So they'll be able to work out who did it, which actual worker did it. So I'm turning out a soup for grass now. How pathetic is that, eh? Yeah. Is the fire going yet? Is it going? I mean, you're going to get smoke at the start. That's hard to really avoid. You know? It's hard to avoid that at the start. It's just what happens, right? So, the reality is, you can't really avoid that. Fires. I was trying to explain it to my neighbour, the friendly one, and he says, "What do you mean you've got smoke in your fire? Of course you've got smoke in your fire." And I says, "Well, That's how we get the thing going. He couldn't really understand how somebody could complain about it, you know, given that it is a fire and it's going to have smoke. So this is the you know the fire lighting stage. Now that's it going better now. That's it. That kindling's really dry. It's definitely really dry. So it's just got to spread down the way now. Did I open up the vent? I did. There. Are you going to argue with me that it's not going? No. Is that too much? Is that too much of a flame? Shut the door. Oh! Ah! You are. Now, so I've got my washing. Well, it's raining outside, so I've got my washing hanging up in here. I must admit, the fire seems a bit slow today. I mean, it all depends what the atmosphere's like outside. You know, is it raining? Is it windy? Stuff like that. So we'll get another bit of that stuff ready. This stuff here. This. Oh. This is nice, this stuff. Oh, it does seem to create a bit of ash, I've noticed. So we need to get that on. So we can break this in half, like, see that? Ooh! Ugh! It is a bit messy, this stuff. It tends to cause... Alright, oh, the kindling's coming out. Hey, you dumpling! You absolute dumpling. Straight bit of wood, here it is. I hate to let it settle down a bit before I put this in. I think I could put that in there like no! No, you dumpling! Now what I need is this. See these things there? Right, look at that. That's what we need. And then we just poke that in like that. Right? Oh god, that's hot. Jesus. That is hot. Hot, hot, hot. There you go. But obviously you don't want it, you know, going right straight through the window. You just let that burn out there. Now that's it. That's it. I mean, that's going to be lovely now. Lovely fire. Sometimes what happens when the kindling's like really dry, it sort of burns up. and then doesn't quite spread to the rest of it quite as quickly as you'd like, which is, I think has happened here. The thing is, I need to clean out the bottom as well. There's ash under there, might not be helping. But yeah, you're always going to get smoke at some point. It's just impossible not to. You're going to get smoke at the start when you're lighting it. So it's impossible to avoid that. Okay. Oh, I'm not totally happy with it yet. It's not really going properly. Can maybe put some more kindling on it. Kindling! Jesus Christ. So I've got this stuff drying here. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? How's that? I suppose it takes about half an hour to get the thing properly going and heated. Okay. Okay. Fire lighting session. Now all I've got to do is just let that go. So yeah, what am I thinking about? I was thinking about Ike Akers. I watch him in America, New York State, and he does like videos about woods and stuff, and he does it's just like a vlog thing he does, you know. He talks about his life and stuff that he's doing, gives you advice on stuff. I quite like watching him. But he was talking about, because he's on disability, he's got like cancer and stuff like that, some serious illnesses, unfortunately. Yeah, I think he's younger than me as well, but never mind. I hope he does get better acres. But anyway, I hope he moves on to recover from his issues. He was talking about coming off his welfare thing. I never said nothing to him because it's none of my business. Because he's earning money on YouTube, so he's earning like, was it three? I think it was like somewhere between $2,000 and $4,000 a month. And to me, if you've got cancer like he has, you know, I just think that's extremely full. I mean, I don't live in America, so I don't know what it's like in America. But to come off your welfare check to earn money on YouTube, the money he's getting on YouTube seems to me to be, when you've got such a serious illness, well, you know, I wouldn't be doing that, you know, not if I had that, no. Because you can rely on the welfare check, but you can't rely on YouTube, can you? I mean, he's got to keep making content and stuff, isn't he? So he seems to be doing it alright, don't get me wrong. And he's probably, just to get a, I mean, what you do is on YouTube, you look at people's and you sort of measure their success with your success, which is a kind of thing that people do anyway. So he's got like 40,000 subscribers, I've got 5,000. So he's significantly more successful than me. However, it is quite good what he's got, but it's not utterly brilliant, is it? You know, it's pretty good, but to me, it's not really enough to jack in whatever it is you're getting. You know, as a job, to have that as a job is at the whim of YouTube. You know, you could say the wrong thing on there, and they'll shut your channel. You know, I got reprimanded for mentioning something. The doodah that happened in 2019. I got into trouble for that, and I don't venture into that. I try and avoid that topic. So have we got the fire going then? Starting to get red, isn't it? Starting to get red. I think we can say it's going. So how long's that taking? It's heading up towards 20 minutes. See, it does take a while, and maybe that kindling wasn't the best. It was pine, like from picture frames. When you can make kindling out of that wood, but some of it's a bit naughty, if you know what I mean. Naughty as in, you know, you can make kindling out of that lot, which I do. That might be better, eh? So once I get the log store put up, it's getting delivered today apparently between 5 and 7. Once I get the log store put up, I'll be able to get a kindling section set up. And that'll be that. Right, so we nearly made it. I think we've got a fire lighting session that's going. I can't put my washing out today. Just not a hope in hell. Not a chance. In case you're wondering why I do these fire lighting sessions, it's because I'm being watched. So the hunter sometimes can become the hunted. It's what people need to recognise. So I'm looking out for letters. Right, I've already got some in the van, which I need to take out. Letters. I'm going to start saving them. I'm going to make some kind of art thing out of them. Oh. Alright, so the interesting chat I had was about a log burner this morning to this guy, and I've answered him, but I don't know how it's going to go. But what I've worked out is that free wood is not free. It doesn't matter which way you look at it, whether you're actually cutting wood at your work, whether you're out walking and you carry it home in a bag, whether you're getting it from a sawmill. Whichever scenario you've got, it's not free. There is scenarios that are more free than others. Like if you got it from a sawmill, that's probably the best way to get. I don't know, but then is your boss going to be happy about it? You know, there's things like that. Is there a cost to everything? You know, if you're in the building industry, you can get wood, a lot of timber and stuff like that for kindling, but it's not really going to be very good for log burners, is it? It's going to be alright for getting it going and everything, yeah. So, ideally, I mean, I've gotten my wood for the most part legitimately in that I've asked the people who cut it down, and that's over the last few months, last year or so. So it's not free. So you know what? I'm actually starting to work out. Next June, I'm going to pay Shamfloor Estates and get 4 lots of wood delivered here, and that'll cost me. Going by last August's price, that'll be. Well, the delivery it came to £337, so that means that the delivery will be the same probably. So that's going to be £600, 600 in the delivery. So I don't know if the delivery will cost more if it's 4 lots other than 2. So let's just say it's the same because they're coming here anyway. It's going to be £650, but that will last me the whole year. So the way I'm reckoning it is that a Laird's Choice should last a quarter. That's, January, February, March. That's not a quarter. Fuck's sake, you've got 12 months in a year, you dumpling. So it'd have to be 3, 6, 9. Aye, 3, 6, 9, 12. That is 3, 6, 9, 12. So it's 4 lots. 4 lots. You burn of course you'd burn more, wouldn't you? Right, you'd burn more from October and March than you would from March to October, right? Yes, okay, right, I get that. So I reckon if I buy 2 Laird's Choice, well, you get a Laird's Choice, I'll buy 4, and I'll get by that time my log store will all be set up. So that's going to cost me £650, right? And you're going, wow, that's a lot of money. So it'll last a whole year, and just think of the time it's saving me, that I'm not having to go, driving around the van picking wood up. Certainly, yeah. I mean, if I get the opportunity or some decent wood somewhere that's asking to be picked up, I'll do it, yeah. Because that's what happened at Windsor Milton when it was all sitting at the roundabout. What else? There was some cut down up here, and I asked the guys, and the other guys brought some round. I gave them £20. That was from, they were cutting tree down just round the corner for here. And so if these opportunities come, but what I'm saying is I don't think it's really worth the bother going away in the van and everything, reversing up some farm track or something, potentially getting yourself into trouble for free wood. It's just not worth it. So there we go. Our log burner is set, it's going. Oh, thanks for joining this little chat. All I've got to do now is just feed it until about midnight. I can turn the air down a bit now. It's properly going now, as you can see. It's the biomass stuff. Lovely. But I'll be able to get better organised soon. Once I get the log store sorted, I'll get proper kindling. Get it all split, get all that stuff. I'll get some of the thinner stuff and split it all and have a section in the log store that's for kindling. or thin bits to get it going, because that's the problem I've got right there, is I've got these big lumps and I've got these like little thin things, and they burnt up too quickly, which has made it a bit tricky getting it to go quickly, right? So thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye!